Who in the shit is Ethan McGee?
Well, it's definitely up now, but now my game's definitely crashed.
Okay. Apparently we have NASCAR Legend walls still.
I think it's because somebody just took Michigan and deleted the catch fence.
Ooh. Why didn't they just use Texas World?
I don't know, but this is definitely Michigan.
I'm not racing
70. Keep it under 4,500 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Are you trying to give Tony away the championship?
Racing the Pokey setup or the Larkin setup?
Do you guys see him try?
Yeah.
Try that one. Oh, that's a nice picture.
What's a nice picture?
Dog, that one.
Doug, who the hell is that?
Donnie Schatz, Doug.
That's what I thought, Doug. He does not look like Donnie Schatz.
Looks a little bit like PJ Chesson mixed with John Andretti.
On. An accuser.
So, on Ronnie Bassett Jr.'s racing reference page, he has 8 DNQs for 2021. When you go to click on his 8 DNQs, it takes him to his DNQ page, but for IROC. His IROC DNQs are withdrawals. I'm not
Do what?
Where do I report bugs?
I didn't know that he ran IROC.
Fuck!
What's going on, Doug?
Sorry, I'm getting absolutely scalped by the Lakers right now.
That's not politically correct.
Alright, we're coming back now. Like, they have so many weapons.
LeBron James. LeBron James.
Fuck LeBron. LeBron's a bitch.
The ghost of Kobe Bryant.
Ooh, Anthony Davis misses from the line.
I gotta say, the tire fall off is pretty insane at Nashville Fairgrounds in the 80 car.
It doesn't just fall off to a point and then stay there for the next 100 laps now?
No, that's what it feels like, dog. When my first laps out was 19.9, and now I just can't seem to beat a 20.5.
Well, when you really
Oh, okay.
you'll really notice the tire fall off.
If you shift into another gear, then you'll notice.
Oh god, I just realized something. In like 19 minutes I have to go driver's meeting. What's the shit Ziggy usually says?
What I
Yellow
said
dog.
was, I win. I put Zach in the wall and liked it.
I win.
I'm Squidward.
You're wrong.
I win. How do you win? Because I win.
Yes, welcome to Delta Sim. Rule number 1, Ziggy wins. Rule number 2, Lego lever gets to continue to reciprocate oxygen.
Reciprocate?
I don't know, some fancy word for breathing. Photosynthesis. Photosynthesis.
I say photosynthesis.
Indication, yes. Alright, running the wall at Nashville does not work.
So, is Ziggy not going to be here? Is that why you're running things to him?
I don't think Ziggy's gonna be here yet.
Are you authorized to run things?
Yes.
No.
No, I hacked the server. That's what happened.
Is Phil still authorized to run things?
Yeah. But he'll probably show up with like 2 minutes left of practice.
With sunglasses on.
And then beat us when we fuck up our pit stops.
Yeah.
Motherfucker doesn't miss.
That's how it feels playing you.
Who is the dog, LeBron or
LeBron,
Anthony Davis?
I know how Spears feels when I'm with Damian Lillard. Drive anywhere, shoot anything.
Just can't stop them, dang it.
Alright, dog, it's actually fallen off quite a bit more now. I'm now in the low 21s.
Wow.
Dog, I'm driving this with like 150 plus wedges. Like the right front has like a 2,000 pound spring in it, because it probably does.
Dog, you're in a Lernerville hosted session tonight.
In the skip mode.
Yeah.
Where did Kevin Conway go?
Back to selling phone pills.
DOD on extends. Here, so you gonna resub and run the 6 hours of the Glen with us?
Negative.
Wow, dude.
Tony, apparently Travis Shaw dislocated his shoulder earlier in this game.
That's okay.
Red Sox legend.
Where are my tires after that run? Ooh, 79 on the right front after 18 laps.
Oh, there's Tim, now we're live. Okay. I see you guys got a full field.
No way. The setup actually does have a 2,000 pound right front spring.
Is that what Mark Martin remembers running like 40 years ago?
Not really sure what Miller's talking about with the shaders and iRacing being so bad. I think at some tracks they are, but some are actually pretty good. Because like I'm looking at my car coming out of the corner and it looks like sun glare and stuff coming off of it. It's pretty cool. But in Atlanta, it looks like it's a 2003 track.
And if you run like a reshape, you can see how lacking graphically it is compared to other modern titles. But
Yeah,
it's,
shade on iRacing?
I don't know if you'll get banned or not, but I've seen videos of it, yeah.
Probably just a filter somebody put through their video or something. No, yeah, I mean, I agree with that. iRacing across the board is pretty behind in the graphics department.
I think it's just going to become diminishing returns at this point for iRacing, though. There's a lot more things to focus on.
Yeah.
Your sprint car.
Dog, the dirt midget drives terribly now.
Does it really?
Yeah, it's awful. It
Don't like the
drives.
entire model though.
Part of it I think is probably that the car didn't drive that good anyway, and then they put the new tire model on it. Dog, it drives like the UMP modified now.
A boat?
Yeah.
How does it make it drive like a boat?
I don't know, ask Rico.
This is bad. I haven't had this much of a problem yet.
Dog, you gonna run this race tonight?
No.
Come on.
You're not running Michigan.
It's Texas World.
Literally Michigan.
It's actually more like a plate race, really.
Oh, even better.
I can, like Jeff Green for you guys. Just start in park. I'll drive with the numpad. Get a good Q lap in. Shut it right on down.
Oh no, Tony.
This setup is not good.
The ZM try?
It does not turn.
Really?
Oh no, I am not good.
For me, it was loose. Maybe we have different ZM tries.
You gotta take all the rebound out of it.
Oh god.
Tony, what are your springs?
Thanks, Ray Abraham.
What are your springs, Tony?
I don't have springs. It's 500, 600, 325, and 425.
Could you imagine?
Okay, I don't know how to help you then.
I'm screwed.
Do you have, make sure you don't have traction control on or anything.
Run a bigger left front spring everywhere, all the ways, all the ways, all the times.
Imagine being that first crew chief that's like, you know, let's put some negative camber in this thing. Let's really try to see what it does here. Oh my god! I'm fucking flying! And then the right front blows out, and then they slam into the wall 7 out here.
Ooh, dog, the spotlight songs this week. Did you see what they are?
No.
We have Bulls on Parade.
Ooh, I have that one.
We have that new Pretty Reckless song. And we have Dream Theater Metropolis Part 1.
Oh, that's great to hear.
Be a good one.
We rally around the family.
The Guitar Hero 3 Classic.
Yes.
Rally round a family pocket pussy.
Die what?
I'm with Hank on that one.
I'm trying to engineer a masterful comeback here.
Whenever I hear Hank Parker Jr., I think he's like a country star or something, not NASCAR.
Hey, now dang old best fisherman, nice car driver.
God damn it, Cantor.
It's actually impressive that he won some bush races.
In the Stanley Tools car.
I can't block LeBron all by myself. Damn it, Anthony. Fuck. God damn it! Son of a bitch. No!
Query, son of a bitch.
All over your black ass. God damn it!
Zach, you go to the Winchester ARCA race?
Am I going to?
Yes.
Probably not.
Why? You don't want to watch Ty Gibbs dominate?
I don't want to watch 10 cars go around a track. I did that all day last Saturday.
Surely you're gonna go to Berlin then.
Surely.
Certain.
Surely you have to go.
No. I'm taking my talents to Mid-Ohio for the IndyCar race.
What about Elko?
That in Minnesota?
Sure.
Yeah, fuck that. Alright.
Minnesota's not that far from Iowa.
From wherever you are from. Fuck, I forgot the name of your fuck.
Maybe JB remembers.
What?
I don't know. Whatever he's trying to figure out.
What city you live in, dog?
Brookfield.
Yeah. I think like or something.
Sorry.
Yeah, dog. I'm pretty sure Minnesota is pretty close to Brookfield, Wisconsin.
You know, it's like the next state over.
Yeah, it's no big deal for you, dog. Just dog, if it's like a 45-minute drive, you'd be like, okay, yeah, that's cool. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not that far.
It's like a 45-minute plane ride.
Yeah, just add another 45 minutes to 5.5 hours. It's nothing, man.
Come on, you screwy motherfucker.
Yeah, I went to the ARCA race. I had like 8 cars, and then I paid $35 for tickets and drove 7 hours. ARCA's such a joke now. It's kind of sad. I think they just need to kill the East and West series. Like, there's really no point, honestly. If you're not running trucks,
You don't have a chance.
No.
Holy shit, it's raining. The fuck?
Fuck.
No clue. It's supposed to rain. It's fucking raining hard, too.
I'm sure you need it.
Yeah. Yes.
remember a year ago when Dog was like, hey, did you guys see Nashville Super Speedway's got a cup race? And we're all like, haha, no, they don't. Now we're driving it on iRacing.
I knew they were going to get the track out in time on iRacing for the actual race. They're probably going to do a fucking pro-invitational.
I didn't think about it until I saw that NBC hadn't announced their portion of the schedule yet. And I'm like, yeah, they're probably going to put that on there. That's probably why they put it out without night racing, because they're like, oh my god, we got to get this out for the pro invitational race that hasn't been announced yet that's starting in 2 weeks.
I haven't watched
Elvis would be proud.
I haven't watched a single one of those races.
I like watch a few minutes of them in the background or something. But yeah.
It's sad because I feel like the drivers are now being forced to run them.
Yeah, like last year was kind of cool. Like, hey, this is pretty neat. Like the Homestead race last year, that was kind of awesome. Now it's just like, what are you even doing?
200 chip traction controlling?
No.
Oh, you just figured out how to drive.
No, I'll never figure that out.
What'd you figure out?
Not how to drive.
New setup?
No.
I will say what I do like about the modern Cup car around Nashville Super Speedway is I'm doing 178 into turn 1 and have to slow down to 135 to make the corner. This is what I want every track to drive like. You guys see that they reduced the speeds for the plate races this year? People like us.
I don't think that fixes the problem.
Well, they also added like a formerly optional, now mandatory bar in the left rear, I guess. That's supposed to help something.
Tim, are you going to conduct a driver's meeting?
Yes.
Are you commissioning a symphony in C?
How many people are there, Doug?
Merge when clear, 6.
Is it all NRL guys?
Morgan
Except,
Shepherd's conducting the meeting.
except for Phil and Challenger.
Should I come in as the player?
And run?
Drive backwards, take Phil out, and quit?
Oh, Phil's doing the driver's meeting. That works.
That simplifies things a little bit.
Fuck Carmelo Anthony!
No, cut him!
Go get someone from the G League.
Have there always been like reflections on the grandstands?
At some tracks, yeah.
Yeah, Nashville's got that. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. That's kind of cool.
I
Damn, Atlanta doesn't even have grandstands.
I thought there were tracks in 2003 that even had that.
I don't know why I bought this track. I'm not racing it anywhere this season.
Fuck Carmelo Anthony!
Dog, fucking bench him. Cut him. Something. Complain about him every game. You're the GM, dude. Got the power. Howie DiSavino III will race Jordan Anderson in the Trucks race in Texas on Saturday, allowing Jordan Anderson to focus solely on the NASCAR Xfinity Series race in his first start aboard the V1 Chevrolet this season. Okay.
Fuck.
Shut up, we're qualifying.
Bitch.
What are you, me running the fucking retro series?
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Bitch. God damn it! Sorry.
Player kicked.
Oh! Oh no! The ball, dude, we're down! We're down 12!
I don't think there's been a single race this season with GN70 where I was actually better off when I put tape on.
Yeah, I noticed that too. Half the time I think I'd be better off leaving it off too.
42.
That makes you so loose. You gotta tighten the setup up.
I believe
Yeah.
it is hailing.
In Sacramento?
No, in Yuba City.
What are you doing
Okay,
in Yuba City?
close enough. Existing,
it's good.
probably.
Good thing my car is parked under an awning.
That's full of holes!
I you live in Sacramento.
County.
Where are we, Bill?
Richmond! We're at Richmond! Jesus
All
Christ,
right,
Tony!
there's the checkered flag.
Oh, that's pretty fast.
Yeah, I threw a bunch of tape on and took some spoiler off, and that wasn't a good call.
I prayed to my idol Jimmy Spencer to give me strength.
What about Jimmy Means?
Who?
What do you mean, who?
Jimmy Neutron?
Jimmy
Hey, Tim.
Neutron?
Tim, do you think we should practice pitting together?
Well, here's the thing. We have a pit road speed this time.
Oh yeah, for no reason.
Stand alone! Well, there went all my revenue.
Oh, sorry, Tim. Shall I send you a check for 38 cents?
Sure,
I still
that'll
have
be
to
like
send him
38 times
mine.
what I normally make.
I think Tim won $1 in the shootout series.
A whole dollar?
God damn it.
What a fucking race.
Patrick Starr will confuse it for $2.
I forgot to tell him how to make change.
We threw out his name!
Damn it.
Now here's where I think of the SpongeBob quote, but I can never remember the whole thing because it's so absurdly complex.
Dude, LeBron put up 50 on.
Dog.
Don't go over 70.
I bet
Keep
you
it
know how I
under
feel when I lost by
4,500 in
36 to the
seconds.
Suns.
Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Well, that went well.
The lack of.
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Go ahead, Tim.
Unable.
Okay.
Cleared to land.
Would you believe, Tony? Would you believe that Nashville Super Speedway is not on the
Okay,
Indy Fix
merge when
schedule
you
for next
can.
season?
Um,
Would you believe that the fairgrounds is?
Damn, that's what we should do. Let's run the IR05 and we'll run all short tracks.
Jesus Christ, we're in Bristol, Martinsville, Richmond, Nashville Fairgrounds,
Oxford
Lanier,
Plains.
what other stupid ass
Mid-Ohio
tracks?
Oval.
Thompson, Langley,
Can I tell the people
the
that be
Chili
confused?
Bowl.
Oh jeez, I don't. They can load on dirt yet.
I don't think so.
Last time I tried it, it crashed my game. Hello. I should we do walk, stand alone, eebity boo.
I stand this empty street.
Come on, get down with the sickness. Hey, come on, get down with the sickness.
Open up your hate and let it flow into me.
Hey man, you got to try the sandwich.
It's no ordinary sandwich.
41.
It's the tastiest sickness in the sea. Give it a deep bow, yeah.
Get down with the sandwich.
Come on, get down with the sandwich.
Bill is not racing. That's this.
Do what?
Bill does not have sunglasses, and oh my god, that track looks boring.
Open up the mayo and let it spread unto me.
Why are we spreading mayo on you?
I'm a sandwich.
Uh-huh.
Come on, get down with the sandwich.
Yeah, don't put mayo on your PB&J.
No, but like a cold cut sandwich mayo is pretty good, or maybe even a burger too.
41.084.
I know the mayo that Jimmy John's put on their sandwich is pretty good. I like Jimmy John's.
They don't put enough mayo on their sandwiches. Though.
Hell no. I have to ask for no or less amount of mayo than they put on. They put on way too much mayo.
Inside.
What do you normally get from Jimmy
Still
John's?
there.
I have a pretty
One
simple.
little-
Clear inside.
Oh, usually get the Vito or
Love
like
it,
this.
love it, I mean,
I get a roast beef for the big Italian. Isn't the Lulu like ham and something?
ham, turkey,
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500
bacon,
in
and I
seconds.
put cucumbers.
Well,
or less
one of
tomato.
us made the pits.
Is Formula V a free car?
Yes.
I thought the pits were on the outside of the track.
50.
On the- what are you on about?
What?
You're making me want to build a 2-mile speedway with the pits on the outside.
That'd be cool, like a crossover gate.
Okay,
like
you're clear of pit
everybody's
lane.
grid and they just drive over the crossover gate like they do at like every short dirt track in America.
Okay, merge when you can.
It's fun to be at Lima Land and stand next to the crossover gate and watch the
Inside.
cars come off the track.
Clear. Inside. Clear inside.
I really thought you were gonna get that thing going, Alex.
Do not shift while you're on the gas.
I mean, you should always blip for your upshifts, otherwise you blow the gear out.
Limit 70. Keep it under 4,500 in seconds.
I don't know what my plan is here.
59.689.
No, if you told them about the line I was taking in practice with the V at Charlotte,
Oh yeah, because the V is so fucking slow and they got that AstroTurf at Charlotte now. Everybody was just running the grass at Charlotte. And by running the grass, I mean like
There's an
straight through
accident
it.
on the
holy
back straight.
shit! I just sent Tony.
Ow.
Practice is over. Come on in.
Wait, something's wrong.
Practice is over.
Practice is over.
Come on, get down with the sickness.
Wait,
Sorry.
something's wrong. One of the practices is over.
You entered an open pit.
You passed the 12 car.
He's gonna stop and
Gonna
wait for
hold.
you to come back around him.
We're gonna hold us a while.
Why are we in the pit stalls?
We're waiting on the rest of the field.
What cars were we racing the last time we were in here? Was that Cup 90?
No, that was-
GN69.
Yeah.
Was it GN69 that we threw it away here? I don't
Yep.
remember
Yeah.
that being GN69.
It was Tim.
Maybe you
We're
should
there.
open up your
Cup-
memory.
Cup didn't race here in the 80s or 90s, or even
Arca
after
did.
like 70.
Alex, do you see a floating flag off to our left above turn 2?
No.
It's the good luck flag.
I'm going to Graceland, Memphis, Tennessee.
Engines!
You know, I'm kind of enjoying Nashville Super Speedway and the IndyCar, but I feel like once there's Aero Push, it's going to be the worst track of all time.
Oh, there we go. The flagpole just wasn't drawing. Yeah,
I
in
think
the old
that's-
IndyCar would be fun, but the current
Oh,
IndyCar...
yeah. Glasses.
I feel like any oval in the Indy car is awful because of.
Indy's not bad.
I
And
agree.
one
Auto
end of
Club
Texas
Aero.
was okay.
Auto Club was a lot of fun. You can run
Auto
the
Club's
wall
pretty
now.
good, yeah. I bet
I was wall
Michigan's
riding in
actually
an
alright.
IndyCar. It was great.
Milwaukee
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Yeah, because that was more handling, really.
Doug, that was a very good one, Doug.
Any track where the straightaways are long and the corners are short.
Yeah, where you gotta slow down more to make the corners, and if there's straightaways are long enough, you can draft and try and make
Oh.
up any time you lost.
You know what oval's really fun?
Gateway.
No, but yes.
No,
No, iRacing Super Speedway was fun.
shut the fuck up.
I liked when they took them to Talladega on the fix. I ran one of those things with butter.
I don't think I've ever been more frustrated watching a race than I was watching Kevin race there, because him and whatever dude was
Get
with
ready
him,
now. Going
they
green.
like couldn't get hooked up and swap right, and they were just
Cars
losing
in.
time, and I'm like, this is painful. I don't know whose problem it was, but it was like, oh my god, guys.
Green flag, green flag.
They
Green,
run
green,
and swap,
green.
they run and swap, they run instead of trying to pass on the outside of the corners. Like, what are you doing? That's my rant for tonight. Thank you.
Was it more or less frustrating than the 24?
I was frustrated about the 24 because my stupid old computer wouldn't load it. That was the day I decided I needed a new processor.
I forgot. Did we even run the 24?
No, it was just me and Kevin.
Doug, remember you did with somebody else and
that's
like
right.
wrecked out before you, because you were working or whatever, and you guys wrecked out before you got in the car.
Kevin, I'm shocked he didn't get DQ'd.
I don't think you could get DQ.
No.
I mean, the incidents were outrageous.
Well, the incidents were shared, and we finished with 99. 100 was a penalty.
Yeah.
Car's the leader.
Yeah,
Everyone
it's
would get, like, infinite
outrageous.
stop and goes in with DQ, which makes sense because it's a team event. It'd be kind of shitty if one guy racked up a bunch of incidents and got the whole team disqualified. But I guess it's a team sport after all.
What was silly, though, that 4X I got towards the end for a car that just was being an idiot was kind of pointless. Otherwise, I was going to go balls out on the last lap and go for quick time, but with one incident point to a penalty, I couldn't do that, because if we got a penalty on the last lap, we weren't going to be able to serve it. We're probably going to get DQ'd for it.
Tim, your
Yeah,
car
just
being
get
an
a
idiot
DRL.
doesn't count.
Do what?
I said your car being an idiot doesn't count.
It wasn't me. It was one of the
41,
GTD cars
90.
that was just spun and then plowed into us. Like, I stopped to let him get going, and he hit us. Because he was blocking the track. It's like, what are you doing?
You should be like one of those drivers that stops in the middle of a boulevard and waves the pedestrian across, only for them to get hit by a car in the next lane.
Just wave them into the path of an oncoming tram.
I see that shit all the time. It is. You're not supposed to stop.
No.
Not unless it's a pedestrian crossing that's marked as such.
41.01.
Me and Tim watch enough idiots in cars to know people who stop to let pedestrians or other cars in. It's just they're in for a bad time.
Yeah, you're gonna get someone fucking killed.
That's why I have the camera, so when I get them killed, I can put it on YouTube.
Big brain.
Car inside. Still there.
Alex, you back there saving?
No,
Stay
Christian
high.
is though.
Well, it worked pretty well for him a few weeks ago.
Stay
Yes.
high. The next car is the leader. 41.193. Still there. Keep high. We'll fill you up.
I
Clear.
hadn't noticed before, one of Phil's contigs is for Stunod.
Wow.
So did Stu not turn into SRD?
Why would
Just
it?
a massive shithole.
Car outside. The next car is the leader.
Wow.
Clear out.
Wow.
What just happened?
Wow. Phil lost his car and drove up the wall, and I nearly lost it not hitting him. Is everybody still going?
Yeah.
41.
You just rode on the side of the whole corner.
You're back in second.
I was throwing his glasses. Wait, I don't know if he's throwing his glasses.
So what were you saying about Stune out there? What'd you fill? Your spears.
That's something I did. A lot of people flock over and just
What?
ditch SRD.
Why would they?
I don't know, because they're fucking circle jerking each other, threatening to blow each other and suck each other's cocks.
That's the Reddit.
Are they even old enough to do that on the Reddit?
Who knows?
I'm shutting this community down because no one sucked my dick hard enough.
Thank you, guy who complained about iRacing stealing his money.
41.234.
It honestly is like a shame that the 2003 community is so toxic.
It's not like that's new.
No, it's straight up cancer. I think it's actually worse than the flight sim community, and that's saying a lot.
I stay very inactive in the flight sim community, which I think is probably the way to do it.
I thought like the boomers were bad in flight sim, but like, ooh,
The kids,
2003
the
is
kids
pretty
in the
bad.
2003 stuff are really like they piss off the crotchety old men, and the crotchety old men just get pissy, and it ruins it for everybody. But it's like these kids, some of them are just shitheads. There's just such there's so many little punk ass kids with a sense of entitlement that it's really kind of annoying. It's like, oh, I noticed that Juan Pablo DNQ'd this car in an ARCA race in 1999 or some shit. Why hasn't anybody made it? It's like you have all the stuff
Yeah.
you need to make that car available.
Yeah,
Build
but
it
you got it
yourself.
wrong. No, Tim, you got it all wrong. Here's this ARCA car, Juan Pablo DNQ'd 1999. Has anybody made it for the truck mod?
Yeah, it's like if you want that done, we will gladly help you do it. But to demand somebody do it for you is fucked up. And then, of course, you know, the other group of entitled ass kids, it's like,
They were doing
oh,
it in the Adult Sim Discord. Did you
So-
see that, Tim? Oh,
no,
you
I
probably.
don't go on Discord because I don't really want to open up my fucking information to the Chinese.
That introvert kid was in there he was in the paint request forum or general chat. He's like, can someone make this track for me? And
Track.
he listed like 3 different tracks.
No, but I'll help you build it yourself. Well, that's like, you know, Kevin wants a better version of Berlin. He's not demanding I build it. He's asking for my help in teaching him how to do it himself. That's perfectly fine. The track will never get built for a whole laundry list of reasons. Not the least of which, even if I wanted to build it myself, I'm not sure I'd have enough energy to really care about it right now, but... Here comes Torres with a big
You're
run.
in the middle, 3 wide. Clear
We're gonna win
outside.
again.
You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Oh, Torres won a
outside,
race?
outside. The next car
He
is
won
the
at
leader.
Charlotte.
Or last time we
Keep
raced.
low.
Nice.
Yeah, he whooped my ass in the last, like, 5 laps.
Keep low.
Belated congratulations, Torres. I know you're racing, but
Keep low.
proud of you.
So I see we lost the other 2 cars, huh?
41.
Well, Phil wasn't that hard to lose after he smoked the
Still
wall.
there. Keep low.
The other thing, though, that gets me is the people, it's like, oh, somebody made this thing, I'm going to take it, maybe put one texture in it, and just claim I built it.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's just a community internet problem in general.
I'm still a little annoyed that some kid thought it was totally okay to take my N4 Monza Oval, convert it to 2003, and then just post it. It's like, first off, I could have saved you a lot of work. Second off, like, you send me one message on any website, and since you had to download it from the NRL website that is an active website that I'm active on, you could have sent me a message on there. You could have posted in the shout box. You could have sent me a message on 19 different websites that I use the same username for. People know I'm out there. It doesn't take much to ask.
Yeah, but then they go to search Facebook, and then you're not there.
How are you going to search my username on Facebook anyway?
Exactly.
Also, most of my tracks have a README that has my email address in it, so you can email me too. That's one of the things, Norton. Fucking love that guy, no homo. Because he'll send me a message somewhere and be like, hey, I see that you did this, that, or the other thing. So, right, if I take that and work on it to build my thing, like, you're cool. I even like the last time I asked him, like, I'm gonna go ahead and save you some time. If there's ever anything I post that you want to fool around with, carte blanche. Do whatever you want, just as long as there's something in the README that mentions what I contributed on any level. Like,
And for Nazi Super Speedway coming up.
Jesus Christ.
Isn't that the ring?
No, that's the Avis ring.
Stay low.
The Avis ring actually was Nazi Super Speedway.
Clear outside.
Auschwitz Circuit.
Jesus Christ. No, let's see. You're thinking of the Österreich ring.
Auschwitz.
Honestly, I might
Auschwitz.
reinstall 2003 and Sandbox just to build the Auschwitz Oval.
Jesus
40.
Christ.
No, it'd be
Please
a
don't.
It's a street circuit through the camp.
It would 100% go on SRD with credit to Tim.
Uh-huh.
Thank you for inspiring me with all your helpful design tips.
Thanks for these great gas chamber 3DOs.
JB, those are just the bathrooms from Atlanta with new textures.
What's the difference?
I think this is a 2-stop race no matter what we build.
Yeah, even for Christian.
Or Super Fuel Saver Tony.
Christian says feel better than Tony.
41.052.
Have we all led a lap now?
Sorry, Tony, partner dethroned you from fuel saving at Master.
He'll never lose that throne.
He did last week.
Last week?
When Torres saved like 8 laps more of fuel than anyone else.
Maybe you guys should have been trying harder.
Tony, is that a Plymouth or a Dodge?
I got this in the car.
41.86.
Alright. I'm
So
tempted.
Pearson, what car is that?
Well,
I don't know.
I just drive the damn thing.
Look at the outside. What does it say?
I'm tempted to let Tony by just to find out, because that's a Plymouth. We got all 4 bodies in the top 4.
Don't let me by. I'll body slam you by accident.
Don't let me by. I tell you what, I know there's a better Texas World out there than this one. I think Norton did one, actually. That looks much better than this and has an interactive victory lane, if memory serves.
We had one at Blazing Pedals that was just a super speedway super series track.
41.2.
Is it grip hacked to shit?
Yeah.
I mean, this is clearly just Michigan with some textures and some slight PTF work. Like, some of the objects are still in the original places. Like, the light poles are in the same place. Whatever this thing is by this fucking wrecker are in the same place. And then they took a grandstand from Darlington and put it on the front stretch. I mean, those garages are the Michigan garages with no texture changes.
41.412.
I think they might, that road course entrance I think they added, but they didn't add the exits. I've also seen some video, I don't know if NASCAR ran the track this way, but I think USAC ran here with openings in the backstretch wall. Which seems like a bad idea.
What could possibly go wrong?
Exactly. Just like the Chicago street circuit. What could possibly go wrong with those fucking weird openings and blunt end walls? So Tony, I think you're gonna like the V.
Tony likes speed, Tim.
No, Tony will like the V.
You don't know him. Think you know him because you've been racing with him for like 12 years?
Well, clearly not, since I thought he would like Pizarro Park.
41.
Yes, the Terre Haute no action track.
I mean, I did also make a version of that that was actually Terre Haute in 2003 as a road track, the way JB likes him to slide around and have those 358 setups.
I gotta run these street stocks at linear.
Didn't they finally re-enable damage model on those cars?
Yep.
So that'll be interesting.
Oh, was it fucked?
It was causing CTDs before.
Oh,
CTE.
way to go, iRacing. Get your shit together.
I mean, they were having
Fucking
some issues with the Indy car in the 87s. too.
41.338.
Maybe if they weren't
And the
so
ARCA.
focused on stealing people's money.
Alex, what's your FOB?
What?
Your FOB.
A fob?
I'm sure Spears knows what that is.
Fuel on board?
There you go.
Good job, man. Good, man.
6 laps.
I got about 30 pounds of fuel left.
What do you got, Tim?
5. Let's see, that would be... I've got about 19 pounds of fuel. Assuming that whatever high octane this is weighs about the same as 100 low lead.
I'd say it's close enough. Yeah, that's probably pretty close.
It's actually interesting to me that for race cars especially, that we still measure fuel in volume instead of weight.
Guess it just didn't catch on.
41.3.
Oh, whenever someone starts on fire at like Indianapolis, they always say their weight. When they're like, he had 400 pounds of fuel on board, and he died because it all burned up.
Including him.
Yes.
3 feet of fire.
Wow.
You both ate that wall.
Inside. The next car is the leader. Still there. Clear.
What are you running?
You know, I think Torres is going to win because of his sponsor here.
Still there.
I don't have his car file.
You don't have that car, it's Texas
Stay low,
Instruments.
41.
You can sponsor my rear end.
The predecessor to GameStop.
Stay low. Looks like we're running
Oh.
low.
Well, GameStop didn't
That's the
exist,
pressure
so I was like,
gauge
oh,
starts
what's
to
an
drop.
electronics
Come on
thing
in.
that makes sense? Texas Instruments was a big company back then.
Derek Kraus is in here.
You're running... Dog, you're really running week 13 street stocks?
Oh, like I have to or I'm gonna get demoted.
Oh, well, dog, you're gonna get demoted either way now.
Not if I don't look or touch anybody.
Yeah, just start from the pits and run. Where are they racing this week? This week, today?
Lanier.
Oh, Lanier is like if it was Oxford, you could just run around on the outside of the banking and be fine.
No, you still probably race.
Box,
One,
box, box.
I won my second ever iRacing race at Oxford. Zach watched it.
Aren't you just a special son of a bitch?
Are you saying you're pitting, Tim?
Yes, I'm
We're
pitting.
almost out of fuel. You're gonna have to come in
What
for
did
the
that
splash.
big box? Anybody listen? Is the download out yet? I haven't looked.
I don't know. I listened to the Jeff Burton one earlier today.
I still got to finish the Ty Norris one tomorrow on my way to
Outside.
work.
That was a good one.
I love how he's just. I love how I got to the part where they're just trash talking
Don't go over
Teresa.
70. Keep it under 4,500 in
Which
seconds.
episode?
Ty Norris.
Okay, I was gonna say they do that in the Carrier and Hard one too.
Yes.
I think they do that about every other episode.
40,
Tony, where are you going?
9.85,
I lost
9.
concentration.
You know, when she dies, it's gonna be weird. Probably be like a mass celebration.
Ding dong, the witch is dead, the mean old witch.
Oh.
Didn't give me tires.
Did you
Okay.
turn them off?
Brad, are you spotting for Tony? Use crew chief.
Go, go, go! Don't go over 70. Keep it under 4,500
That's gonna break us all
in
up.
seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane. We'll give you 1.5 cans of fuel.
Wow, it's so easy to spin the
The
tires.
leader's
leaving the
pitting
pits
now.
first.
Okay, merge when you can.
Tony, you need to demand a recount. Okay, you need to demand a recount.
What?
Did you also get a black flag, Tony? I need to know. Did you get a black flag?
Yeah, I got it. But I took it, so it's too late.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
I just tried to clear it and said the player is not serving a penalty, so...
Yeah, that's what he did. He didn't pit. He got his black flag cleared.
Oh, Tony. Well, I know why he got a black flag. The grass isn't part of the pit road.
Minute 16.166.
Fortunately, that will lead to your demise.
Well, Alex, I think you did a little better in and out than I did.
Whoa.
Of the pit road.
Pull out came strong.
Spears, you've heard the joke about the kid on the Southwest flight that won't stop asking questions, so his mom just tells him to ask the flight attendant why there aren't little planes. And the flight attendant just looks at the kid and goes, because Southwest always pulls out on time. Let your mom explain that one.
41.35.
That is the first
You're back in
Southwest
second.
ever.
Oh,
I honestly love flying Southwest. There's no better feeling than taxiing down the runway at
The
fucking
runway?
90 knots. Taxiway, sorry.
So,
You always know you're gonna be on time when you fly Southwest.
yeah,
They'll make it up.
yesterday at work, I was, to keep up with my coworkers, especially, they were having shitty days, so I was sending them, funny aviation jokes. And here's one I think you'll appreciate. Spears, what separates a flight attendant from the lowest form of life?
40.813.
The cockpit door.
Jesus. That's pretty good.
You've heard the one British Airways flight lands in Frankfurt, pulls off the runway, is told to go to ground. Ground tells him taxi to your gate, and they sit there for a minute. And ground calls up. Do you know where to go? It's like, then the ground just comes back. You've never been to Frankfurt before, and the pilot just comes back real calm and cool. Once in 1944, and we didn't land.
41.05.
Or the Lufthansa pilot that tries to call, I think it was ground in Munich or clearance delivery or something, and tries to get his clearance auf Deutsch, and the controller says, "I'm sorry, I need that in English." He comes back, "I'm in Germany on a German airplane at a German airfield. Why do I need to speak English?" And then just some British voice chimes in, "Because you lost the bloody war." Okay, I got one more. You'll like this one. Long line at LaGuardia, completely jammed up. All of us, ATC's trying to give instructions, telling people how long they're waiting. All of a sudden, somebody just chimes up, "I'm fucking bored." Ground comes back, "Aircraft calling, please identify." Response, "I said I was fucking bored, not fucking stupid."
I'm gonna have a phone number for you to call.
Oh, dog, Ryan Gucci.
We had an incident in Myrtle Beach the other day where APC canceled our clearance to take off as we were rolling, and I was upset the captain didn't tell the tower that he had a number for him to call.
I think the most recent hot mic thing I heard was that Southwest pilot
Oh,
flying out of San Francisco.
Did you see the Vast Aviation video about the Southwest collision in Midway?
No.
Yeah, somebody hit a wingtip on a tail.
084.
Oof.
Yeah, not ideal. Alex, this feels familiar.
Yeah, I'm trying not to think about it.
Yeah.
Welcome back to the 2002 Daytona 500 where Michael Waltrip leads Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kevin Harvick.
All right, Spears, I got one more. Student pilot on his either his first solo or an early flight gets lost, just starts circling an airfield, pulls up the Unicom frequency and just calls unidentified airfield with Cessna 150 circling overhead. Please identify yourself. It's like, that's not how this works.
0.096.
It's just the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I got a trivia question for everybody. What's the most laps Michael Waltrip's ever led in a season? Bonus points if you can name what season it was.
2003.
It was definitely 04.
07.
1994,
Wanna guess how
Actually-
many?
15.
He actually probably dominated
No,
a
he probably
race
won
but
more
didn't
than
win it. That's probably where all his laps
1991
Clear the
at
cross
Darlington.
flags. We're halfway home. 41.205.
2002, 104.
Dog, you were on the right track. 1991, 292.
I think
Yeah,
we're
Literally
did
for
he-
the season.
Weren't they all at
208
Darlington?
right Darlington.
I was about to
How
say,
many?
didn't he? I was
Yeah.
about to say, didn't he dominate a race in the 90s and like
Yeah.
didn't win?
I did that once. What was it, Myrtle Beach?
Where did he end up in that race?
Third.
Dang.
That's like Kenny Wallace. Didn't he run pretty well in the one in place of Steve Park?
Probably. You look it up.
Oh, God. Spears, I just remembered another one that's terrible, so Zach will love it.
Oh, good. I like terrible.
Lufthansa aircraft taxiing out comes to a stop with an aircraft behind him. So ground says, "Hey, what's going on? Do you guys come back?" It's like, "Oh, we're just having an issue with weight and balance. We're discussing something with the flight attendants. We'll be right back with you." And the other aircraft says, "Well, you're in our way." And like, Lufthansa comes back. It's like, "Well, we're having a discrepancy with the passenger count. We seem to be missing 10 passengers. Unidentified aircraft. Have you checked the ovens?"
Oh God.
Yeah.
Yes, Kenny Wallace led 101 laps and finished second in the number 1 DEI car at Rockingham 2001 fall.
He talked. Was he on the Dale Jr. download? I feel like he talked about that.
Yeah,
That's how I
probably.
remember.
Any guesses who he finished second to?
Johnny Benson. I don't know.
Johnny Benson was third, actually.
John.
The next car's the leader.
Joe Nemechek.
Yes. No,
Did you
John
say
Neutron.
JonTron?
What kind of
Wow.
sick alternate world was that, where Kenny Wallace and Joe Nemechek were 1-2?
Alex, that was really nice of
2001.
him to get out of our way like that.
Yes.
Was John Hunter born yet? He's probably a baby.
When was John? We looked this up the other day. What year was John Hunter born?
I'm looking
Nine-
it up.
Like 94?
Yeah, 98. No. Way later than
97, 97.
Jesus.
It was after John died, Tim.
Okay, well,
I'd like to be named like Joe
John,
Jr. or something.
John could not die without the truck series being around.
fair.
Good point. That is fair.
It's a shame that his death led to,
John Hunter Nemechek.
well, that and Homestead reconfiguring.
Better be
So-
careful.
So, let's just go hypothetical. Let's say he doesn't die. Do you think they reconfigure Homestead, or did it get safer barriers before somebody else does die?
I think they still reconfigure it.
I'm with Alex on that one.
I'm sure it would have been reconfigured still too.
When did Indy put in their safer barriers? Was it 2002
I'm
or
pretty
2003? Oh God,
Oh.
Tony.
Outside. The next car's the leader.
Pretty sure it was like
Man.
already scheduled that they were going to reconfigure the track
There's a
before he
fin, we're
died.
back straight.
May of 2002.
Okay, because I knew they were a default there in 2003. So, Who was the first person to hit a safer barrier?
Probably somebody in Indy practice that year.
Probably Dale Jr.
You said it was when in 2002?
May.
Early or late May? Because it might have been after the race.
Sorry, Tony.
Just before the race, I'm sure.
So it probably was a NASCAR driver if it was after the 500.
Tony, they let you down tonight on the setup.
I think it was the pit road that was the issue.
I just wasn't paying attention.
I hope that
If
I
it
hope
was
that
Michigan,
they-
you'd have been fine. There would have been a wall there to catch you. I'll be honest, it's pretty fucking stupid that they moved the wall but didn't change the track property so that that doesn't count as racetrack, because you shouldn't get a black flag for that. I wish you had said something before you stopped. I could have cleared it.
9.
Because it was kind of bullshit.
We serve all black flags in this community. Smiley face.
Black flags matter.
Zach, we've already had that discussion.
That's why
Oh,
we're having so much fun.
Yes.
Alex, you hit it, I hit it, let's all hit it.
Tear down that wall.
Just like
Maybe
at
you guys aren't running the
Berlin.
one- Maybe you guys aren't running the version with the jump victory lane and the infield.
That's, I think, the better version.
It is.
I don't know why we're not running that version. It has, like, custom-built objects and shit.
Because the daggum
Government.
Nazis lost the war.
41.395.
Did someone just test out the new damage model?
Oh, he's in the wall.
Oddly, I found out, one of my coworkers we were talking about, what were we talking about? Oh, the Dukes of Hazzard. Found out she didn't know who Jefferson Davis was.
Wow.
What's up with the...
He's a pretty good guy.
Go ahead, Zach. Who's Jefferson Davis?
Meet the Jeffersons.
Uh-huh.
No,
Alright.
John, what's up with that black patch on the backstretch?
Yeah, too. On the
Yeah, it was
inside?
like, yeah. Well, it's
I don't
like
know.
covering the whole track, and there's like marbles everywhere. Somebody like doing donuts and qualifying or something?
Probably.
7.
Well, it's kind of starting to wear away as
Oh, I
everybody
see
drives
that.
through it now. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, and you see that whole patch of marbles on the inside of it?
And outside.
I thought it was like a shadow or something at first.
It looks like the patch where they paved over Daytona after Quan blew it up. But it's like fading away as the drivers go through it, like on the racing zone, because they're picking up the rubber and moving it.
It is really cool how the dynamic track really works. Like, when they first introduced it, you didn't notice a lot, but I feel like it's gotten better with each patch.
I'm still waiting for the camera with the fucking heat sensors.
I think they decided that we were going to be able to, like, gamify that, but I'll argue the actual team can show up with FLIR if they want to, so... I don't think NASCAR has a rule banning FLIR from the garage area. Unlike F1 that has a rule banning 3D cameras, but I'll be damned if they'll take my 3DS from my cold dead hand.
Oh, the wrecking in front of you?
Alex, he said that and I lifted.
Wrecking again in front of you? Sorry,
Yeah, I think it's because you got tight and you were about to hit the wall.
Jeez,
No, I heard they're
right.
wrecking in front of me and I lifted.
Oh my god.
Just go 4X.
Yeah.
John's getting demoted.
Take out some
Dude,
wind.
I literally, oh my god, I couldn't have done anything better.
You drove up to the wall and he just kept driving you up there.
We're gonna add some
He had all his
tape.
tires in- oh my God.
41.41.
Wait, that's what you get for racing that series.
Well, he has to, or
We're
he's
gonna
getting
take off
demoted.
some tape.
It's asphalt, that doesn't even count. That was a dirt 4X, I would have lost my license.
You
You
keep
have
doing
what,
stuff
level
like
two?
that, we're going to lose our sponsor. All right, Alex, how are you looking on fuel now?
Dog, all you gotta do is run an Aero 88 next season, and you'll already be back up to whatever class you're at right now.
Well, Doc, he's gonna get DQ'd by the end of week 13, or DQ'd, demoted by the end of week 13. He's below a 2.
Yeah, I know. I did the same thing. I was below going into week 13, and I
So-
lost it after.
Oh,
week
and then
13.
What?
just auto promoted.
41.48.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got to 4.0 so easily running Aero 88 in IndyCar.
What is the rest of the Week 13 Street Stock schedule?
Hot dash.
Charlotte, Legends Oval, Charlotte, Oxford, and USA.
Like, I feel like at Oxford, you can actually just ride around out of the group and get safety rating that way, but
He's not going for safety rating.
I thought that was
He's
the
not
whole
just gonna.
point.
He's not just gonna ride around. Is
Or
the whole
you
point.
could just do time trials for safety rating.
Holy shit.
I'm at 7 projected laps.
All right. I mean, I think we're both taking pretty much the same fuel and tires, so I don't think it's going to matter. But I think I'm going to put a round of front wing in.
Front triangle. What version? This is like an ass version of Texas.
It's just Michigan with some minor
Dude.
edits.
You guys are so
It is.
disrespectful. Someone
And their
worked hard on
Talladega
that.
track texture.
Someone worked hard on that.
What
Appreciate
version
it.
of Texas is this?
I don't think they worked that hard on it.
It's not more banking than Michigan.
there are ends of walls where they didn't even put a texture on the end of the wall. Like,
Tim, how dare you? You act like you've created tracks.
well,
Yeah. For once in your life, could you stop being such a stuck-up bitch?
wow.
Just drive the racetrack. A delicate, hard-working
Bro.
version.
What? And
Uh-oh, that doesn't sound good.
What up on me? You ran me down to the frickin' apron.
So, Spears, I was doing a Formula V race at Mazda Raceway or whatever the fuck it's called now. I think it's Weatherford Raceway, for goodness sake. But two guys ahead of me coming down the hill after the corkscrew got together, and I was nowhere to go. I literally drove over one of them.
Oh.
Didn't get any damage.
Yeah, car was
kept
fine.
turning left and turned right into you.
I don't know what he's saying.
He's saying you came up into him, but you held your line and he came down and hits you, and then just keeps coming down and just cleans you all the way out. He could have stopped coming down the track once he started hooking you, but instead he just kept hooking you. I mean, of course he came up on him when he's coming down the racetrack.
So what you're saying is he's a piece of shit.
He wrecked me and he's a
Limit
piece of shit.
70. Keep it under 4,500.
I mean,
in
anybody
seconds.
named Sammy with an I is
Jesus,
either
what
a
kind of
fucking
name is that?
stripper or
He's a
fucking,
fucking fag.
yeah.
Odds are his parents hated him.
No, that's Joey.
49.320.
Is that one?
Yeah, isn't that his name?
What was I calling Joey Logano?
Lagano?
No.
Who won the fantasy week? I haven't looked yet.
Not me. Thanks,
I think it
Michael
was
McDowell.
Kevin. It was either Kevin or Alex. Oh, I think Torres spun.
Go, go, go! Don't go over 70.
Had a
Keep
good
it
cup
under
race, but I think that was
4,500
it.
in seconds.
Fucking
Okay,
Lewis.
you're clear of pit lane.
You piece of shit!
Okay.
Fucking
merge
brake
recap.
magic mode.
Dog, I like your ultra conservativeness running the top. It's a good strategy though. You'll knock all the marbles back to the low line and slow everybody else down.
I don't think that works that way.
It does if you get enough cars up there.
Wouldn't you just
Sammy wrecking now?
narrow the groove of marbles up against the wall? Because they get flung outward?
Oh, Sammy just drove the 15 up into the wall. He just camped into him and put him in the fence.
Sammy sounds like he's not a nice guy.
1 minute.
Sammy Yaha.
14.4.
And just clean someone else out too.
Sorry,
I
dog,
need some
you're
weight jacker.
unfortunate. I need to look up Mr. Yaha.
Yaha!
Yaya. It is Y-A-H-Y-A. I've been a member for like 5 minutes. Oh, 2019. Birthday, October 7th, 2005.
Fucking Christ.
Oh, shit.
699.
Nickname, the Greenville Packer.
now.
What?
Location on your inside. Oh, we got a Twitch.
Yeah, oh, he cleaned the shit out of me.
Yeah, you did, dog.
I'm gonna go ahead and protest him. Why not?
I mean, yeah, put that and the other one when he walled the other guy. And I think you got into it with somebody too before that.
Does iRacing take your protest more seriously because of your license or no?
No, they take it less seriously.
Born in 2005. I think that explains it all.
Oh, he put under AIM, like AOL Instant Messenger, to get A class.
Yep, so many people do
Oh
that
my
shit.
god, he didn't even. Oh, they're so young, they don't know what. Oh, god.
AIM's also been dead for what, 5 years now?
Whoa. Hold under movies: Transformers, Ford vs. Ferrari, Days of Thunder, 3, The Dale Earnhardt Story.
Oh my Jesus Christ. At least you got your temper
Learn that
back.
One of those isn't even a movie.
What the hell's wrong with me? TV shows, Dale Jr. Download. Music, NWA, Metallica. Hobbies, sleeping.
Did you say simping?
Sleeping.
Oh, okay.
Napping. Resting.
Hey man, don't be bagging on Sims, man. There ain't nothing wrong being a Sim, man.
Man, Alex figured something out on pit road this time.
How you doing, Hound?
Yeah, it's called being a good driver.
Oh my god,
That's
he's
what
run
he
like
figured out.
30 of these fucking races this week.
I definitely figured it out compared to last year.
Zach,
I'm going
I
to school.
guess he's out on summer break.
Who the fuck puts under iRacing career wins in their biography one silly send it win? Come on, man.
That's the kind of shit I'd put on there.
2 Carburetor Cup wins, 1 13th week NASCAR Legends win, 19 D-Class ARCA wins, 7 C Streeter wins, 1 Northwoods Pro Challenge win, 1 iRacing Super Late win, 5 NASCAR Legends wins, 8 truck wins, 2 Xfinity wins.
Why do you even bother? We can look up your stats if we give a fuck.
75 total. Oh, look at this, guys. He even has iRacing spotter wins. 2 C-Class Street Stock spotter
We got
wins.
just
Son.
10 more to go. 41.
It is 3 times fast. 2 C-Class Street Stock spotter wins.
Alright, I need a yellow.
Oh, he's on Twitter.
Let's see. Exclamation. Yellow. Enter.
Ooh, I lost 0.26 safety rating.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Back him up. Back him up.
I remember when I did that. I was trying to give somebody a lap back, and I accidentally hit the 8 for yellow, and not thinking, I hit enter to get rid of it instead, and it threw
Oops.
yellow. Yeah.
And then you couldn't give him the lap back.
No.
Alex, you're not like tight on fuel and you didn't do 2 tires, right?
41.
I did do 2 tires.
That's how you killed me. You did 2 tires in a can, didn't you?
Why would you do 4?
I was having to take a can and a half anyway.
How many laps
Oh.
are left?
I only had to take a can.
Oh, I need a can and a half.
Still should have taken 2.
They were already like doing the left sides when they dropped the jack. Fuel was finished, so.
Well, then get on the wheel and drive
I
it.
also was killing the tires, so I needed the tires.
How many laps are left?
Like 8. Short of Phil or Challenger wiping out, I don't think I'm gonna get that yellow.
Where'd Tony go?
He wiped
You
out.
wrecked.
Oh. I hope he learned his lesson.
627.
It's gonna be great when Alex runs out of gas.
Ah, we're
What's
driving
the
good.
lesson?
That's how I won that Formula V race. The guy that was faster because he didn't put any fuel in the car.
Wait, Formula V?
Yeah.
Oh. So the... whatever series you ran at the Red Bull... No. What track
Yes.
is that?
Red Bull Ring. That is correct.
Red Bull Ring? That's
Yeah.
open setup?
Yes.
Oh.
Red Bull Ring North, and that was supposed to have all the other open wheel cars in it, but my split was only V's,
Oh. Okay.
which probably made it less of a bloodbath. Maybe.
18.
That car is so much fun. Like, it is very quickly taking the place of the Solstice in my heart. Ever since they fucking killed the Solstice out of just about every series, so.
I am... Once in a while I get an idea.
Oh boy.
And I work it. You know, like the spotter stand at Fenway Park. On top of the Green Monster. Well, I've come up with something new. And I'm going to put my Photoshop skills to test, so...
Oh boy.
In a few short while, minutes, days,
Years.
business, in a few business minutes, I'm gonna unleash something that you guys are gonna be like,
Why?
correct. I may have to put an iRacing for
The new or the old?
those. That shit on fucking Twitter, man. I don't know.
I super would love to try to get the last post in the old iRacing forum, but it's not worth it.
Why?
I mean, as far as I know, I was the last user on the Sierra matchmaking Brent 4.
Good for you.
Yeah, I used to have a screenshot of it right before it shut down. happen.
Oh, were
before
you
I
in
know what.
empty boxes race of the last?
Yes, I was in
race
the
with
last.
Riley?
I was in the last Riley Daytona prototype race, running the rough at Donington.
Oh, Tim, you're catching him.
I'm catching him, but there's not enough laps. Unless he's absolutely not making it on fuel, I'm not catching him.
You can't get a sniff of the draft, otherwise he'd probably get there.
Well, you know, if this run was another 5 laps, but he would have definitely put another half can, and then we'd be, you know, on top of each other anyway.
41.6.
Even if I get there, I don't think I'm going to have anything, because I'm wearing the tires out to get there, but I theoretically have better tires, because I took 4. I also did some setup tweaks. I kind of wish I'd gone ahead and just put the tape on it and let her blow up if she wanted to blow up, but...
I took tape off because I'm sure you could tell, Tim, but I was extremely loose in the last run.
I would have loved for that to have been my car. I was getting really tight behind you. I think that was the problem I had the last time, too.
I started the race at 60 and went up to 65 on the first pit stop and it was too loose, so I went down to 55.
I've been at 65 the whole time. I thought about going to 70 on the last stop.
I couldn't do that because it'd be too loose.
I've been loosening the car every pit stop. I've been making wedge and track bar adjustments to try to free her up. Which is just too tight off the 2. Yeah, I'm not going to get your draft.
Everyone's having the same problem off the 2, though.
Not unless you have some sort of issue here. I'm not going to get enough draft to do anything here. Are you even close on fuel, or are you good? Because I'm only like 3 laps to the good, and I took an extra half a can. So you're gonna sputter at start finish and still win this thing, huh?
I shouldn't. I'm like a lap and a half good.
Ooh, that apron doesn't help it turn.
No, it just helps it spin out.
No, it got me tight.
Oh.
Yeah, I kind of wish there was another lap and a half in this race, because that'd probably be all I need to actually get the draft. Yeah, I wish I'd been a little more aggressive into the pits. Because I was a little conservative both times, so I really didn't want to spin her.
I missed my box, so I had to take. I had to take 2.
41.
I got in the pits really good, but then I missed the box, and that would have killed me if I took 4.
Yeah, I always feel like I'm going really soft into the box, because I'd rather not lock up and slide through it. Fuel pressure moving at all?
I did it perfectly on the first stop. What was I gonna say? Oh, apron. One thing that really helped me was when you pitted, I was just able to get your draft like coming down the straightaway.
Yeah,
like
I was not happy about that. Damn, and keep your foot in it. I want to know how much fuel you got.
Okay.
I bet you I catch you here as you run out off 4.
Great job, buddy.
I bet not.
Because I got a lot of draft there. Yeah, another like lap, and that might have been a different story.
Well, let's try it.
Yeah, here we go.
Thunderplay challenge. Come on, Tim, you gotta get by with the Bonnie's Halloween paint scheme unlocked.
Thank
yeah,
you,
no, I don't think that lap was going to make a difference. I kind of wish I'd pitted a lap or 2 earlier, though, because I think that would have helped me.
Can I try it again?
Yeah, let's run it until she's out. How much fuel's left in that bitch?
Lot.
Well, I've got your draft now.
I've got your number.
I think what we're finding out is I would have needed 3 laps to do anything.
I don't know.
If you're not running out right here, you're 3 laps, and this would have been the finish. That would have been amazing.
The race is over. Come on in.
That's awesome.
All right, so I needed it to be a 66 lap race. That's what we've determined. Well, I'll keep that set up in the bank for when I need it.
I'm sure it'll translate to iRacing very well.
Oh man, if I could work the iRacing setups anywhere near as good as I can work a 2003 setup, I'd be set.
Oh, this is going to be legendary.
Can't wait to see whatever shit post Zach's working on here.
Who won the big show?